How do you feel about spoiler alerts and spoiler culture? What is the appropriate amount of time to wait to spoil a movie on social media?
Okay. I haven't given this like a deep principled thought. I just obey the general idea of opening weekend. I feel like it's fair that if you go opening weekend, you're making like a decent amount of effort to not get spoiled, and that Monday onward, it's free game.
I made a joke on Twitter about like the fact that more Starks died in the Avengers shit than spoiler alert, I guess, than in fucking Game of Thrones, and people got insanely ass mad at me. On Monday night, I made this meme, and people got so ass mad, and I learned like so many interesting things about like how people function, and it's actually like so incredibly fucking pathetic to me. I can't believe it. So like people in my subreddit, for instance, like I've gotten like 15 threads, like all like 100 plus comments for how mad people are. People are literally saying like so here's like one of the most popular threads right now.
Sure.
Destiny. Voter ID laws disproportionately impact the poor because some people can just find it extremely difficult to find time or transportation to go to the DMV within years between elections. Also, Destiny. If you actually want to see the most sold-out movie launch in the history of modern cinema, you would have dropped everything and gone in the first days. Like, people are literally comparing, like, disenfranchisement of, like, minorities voting to them not being able to stay off social media for, like, 2 or 3 days. It actually blows my mind how fucking obsessed people are with having to be on social media. I always kind of figured that, like, oh, like if there's like a big movie that came out and you really don't want to be spoiled,
Get off
and
the.
for some reason you can't see it like in the first like 3 or 4 days that it's out, probably just like stay off social media until like, you know, you go to the theater or whatever. Like I had people in chat saying things like, oh, so you basically want us to cryogenically freeze ourselves? I was like, wait, that's the equivalent to like just not being on social media for a few days? Like you're literally that obsessed with being on social media? Yeah, I don't know, like that's, and the people are comparing it to like victim blaming like rapists and people that are being raped and shit. Like people
What?
are so fucking mad. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. So let me clarify my stance there officially. I've officially, if you want to be completely objective on fair game here, I feel like you would just go to the midnight. Like you're asking for a very facetious, superficial privilege of not being spoiled on something as inconsequential as media consumption. Like, I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal, I would say. Dude, I was even, actually, you know what's funny here? I can tell you a small story about this on premiere night. I got mildly spoiled in the theater, because, all right, so we had to get to the Avengers screening 1 hour early because it was sold out. Well, just, I wanted to get there 1 hour early because I knew seats were going to fill up really quickly, and I want to be like the pleb who's in the fucking, in the neck breaker. You know, you're at the front 4 rows and you're just doing like this the whole fucking time. You know, so I got there an hour early, and you know, I'm chilling on my phone with my girlfriend and everything else, and we're sitting there like waiting for it to start. And then there was an article I deliberately avoided about like, you know, good pee breaks during Avengers Endgame because it's a 3 hour runtime.
Oh no, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right, cool title. I don't care about it. I don't want to know. I have an iron bladder, so I'm not really concerned about this whole thing right now. And then the girl behind me like talking so fucking loud. Oh, hey, I read that the 55 minutes in when everyone goes to China and Hawkeye fights that one guy, it's a really good time to go take the bathroom break. I'm just like, so at that point,
It's
dude,
not that bad. That could be a lot worse. But
it could be worse, but it was like, dude, I thought I was in a safe spot, dude. Holy shit. So I just put my headphones in at that point, just like plugged everyone out for like the remaining like 20 minutes. I was like, dude, holy shit.
here's like my fucking atom bomb nuclear take, okay?
Ooh.
Destiny, cool then. Just know that next time there is a movie that you want to watch, we will spoil it, and if you complain, we'll reference this podcast again, seeing as you're streaming technically on social media, so it is your own fault. Check my. If you guys want to do that, I'm fine with that. I spoil everything myself. I always read plot synopses before I go see movies. I'm exactly like Lily on this. You can go to her stream and you can ask her too. I don't give a fuck about spoilers, because when I watch a movie, I don't go there with the literal fucking attitude of a 4-year-old that has a fucking Jack in the Box in front of them. We need to get surprised when some crazy, stupid fucking shit happens. That type of cancerous, stupid mentality is the exact reason why I stayed away from Game of Thrones for so long. It's because people are like, oh, Game of Thrones is really cool. Why is that? Because crazy times characters die and you don't even expect it. It's like, oh, that sounds really fucking stupid. Like, oh wow, you like watching a show because like main characters die sometimes? Like you just want to be surprised? Like it's so stupid. Like, okay, dude. And that's why I actually stayed away from Game of Thrones so long before realizing, oh, actually it's way better than that. This is just like the normie cancer take on it, where people just want to be surprised when they watch things. You can spoil whatever the fuck you want from me. I don't give a fuck. I've been spoiled in almost every major movie I've gone to see. But if like a movie is good, you should enjoy watching it for the sake of the movie. Like people, I wish I had oh man, I wish I would have saved this comment last night. Somebody made this in chat. Somebody in chat was saying things like, oh, well, there are a lot of movies that aren't even worth watching watching if you're spoiled. Movies like Memento and Fight Club. And it's like, dude, how much of a shitty fucking moron are you when you think like Fight Club and Memento aren't even worth watching if you know the twist? Like, holy shit, just fucking off yourself if you literally watch movies like that. Like, you're so pathetically fucking stupid. That's all I got. Sorry.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack right there. Okay, so first,
No, not gonna talk about it.
I agree with you that knowing the twist isn't automatically inherently going to devalue the entire experience, because the execution of the twist can still be admired, but it does require brain cell capacity to compute that. People just, it's either all or nothing for some of these people. So I think that you were right on that one. I even go further and say that knowing the twist may make something more entertaining. I look at a movie like The Happening with its dumb, stupid fucking twist of like the trees are killing people, or something dumb like Signs where water hurts the aliens, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that doesn't really ruin it for me, because the movie was already it's M. Night Shyamalan. It's already, the movie's gonna be stupid and dumb. But now that I know the twist here, I'm ready to I'm ready to take shots whenever I pepega at the fact that the build up here about the fact that there's moisture in the air and water hurts aliens and Signs, that it's gonna be stupid. So I feel like that's not necessarily the case here.
I just feel like if it's one of those things, so like I think you should enjoy media in whatever way you want to. Like if you really enjoy like the twist and that's like the big thing for you, that's fine. But man, if you're gonna do that, don't put that shit on me. Like you need to go out of your way. Don't just stay off social media for fucking 4 or 5 days if you need to. Okay, if you can't handle being off Facebook or off Twitter for 5 days, you have bigger problems in life than whether or not some shitty superhero movie gets spoiled for you. Okay, you got big problems in your life that you need to address.
Fuck. Yeah. You went like nuclear and just like went off. You freaking gish gallop so fucking fast. I couldn't keep up with you.
I think that if a movie is good and there's a twist or whatever, like you should be able to appreciate the movie and the way everything sets itself up, and like that should be like the experience. Like it's the whole movie. You're not literally just watching for one like, oh, I'm surprised at the very end. Like it just seems like so dumb. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see this. What's weird too is I feel like it wasn't as nuclear. Like this whole like spoiler culture wasn't as nuclear a couple years, even like 5 years ago. But now it's like radioactive, man, and it's crazy. Does this extend further to toxic fandoms, or you feel this kind of just ends at the spoiler thing here?
Oh no, this is just my specific thing about spoilers. I just have a big problem with the way that a lot of people like look at certain movies, and I feel like a lot of the analogies and the examples they give like really betrays like an underlying thought process. Like when somebody says something like Fight Club is ruined by knowing the twist, like it really gives me a really bad opinion of like the average like person and how they view like a movie. Like damn, like Fight Club is good for a lot of reasons, and it's not because of the surprise twist. Same thing with Memento. Memento is a really fucking good movie, and not because of the surprise twist. Like that's so fucking stupid that like you would view something like that. It's incredibly sad. Like you're cheapening like so much of like an experience for yourself if you're just going to be surprised. Like, it's just really stupid. But again, like if you want to watch like movies the way you want to, that's fine. But don't get mad at me if I'm talking on social media about some shit. Like fuck off.
Yeah, social media where you have the consent to browse at your own leisure whenever you want. For sure. Yeah. A debate could be made, that the internet's a right of life in some progressive person's eyes, and that you're denying them that ability to do as they please because you're being that guy.
Sure.
I don't know, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Also on your Twitter accounts, you can block certain words from showing up in your feed too. You guys should investigate that feature as well. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. You can mute terms. You can. People were regularly muting Thanos and muting the term Gauntlet, and you can mute things, but it only goes so far because the whole like, I don't know, if you really want to spoil, like if you want to be an absolute dick, make a burner account and like throw out some spoilers and like some kind of like image JPEG that can't be like muted or whatever preemptively. It's not hard to do that.
Yeah, of course.